So, before I get started with this video, I want to let you guys know, if you click the link that's down in the description, you can get 20% off if you use this code right here. So go ahead, use this code, click the link, and you can get 20% off on your purchase. What's going on, 223 family? It's your boy, 223 Bucky here, man. Back today with another banger. Today I want to thank my sponsors for this video, and it is MAXsafes. MAXsafes came out with a very unique safe. It's a Max pistol safe. So it is a pistol safe. It's for handguns, like only, no rifles or anything like that. It's basically a catalog. Let me just give you a little quick view of how the safe looks. This is how the safe looks. This safe is very, very unique. It's different from any other safe you ever had or you ever owned. This safe is vein recognition. So it does not recognize your thumbprint or your fingerprint. It recognizes the vein that is in your finger. And not only that, this thing can hold up to 20 different fingers. Like, so if you have a house, if you're living with a big family like your mother, or if you and your wife and you stay with your brother or anything like that, if you have a bigger family with responsible adults and anything like that, no kids should have their fingerprint or this either know the passcode. I'm talking strictly adults and responsible people. You can have up to 20 fingers on this, so that's a good thing. And not only that, this thing is made from 14 gauge carbon steel, so this thing is pretty heavy. And I tried lifting it myself. I'm gonna get out of the camera view a little bit, but I tried lifting this myself, bro, and this thing is like, it's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. So we're gonna go through 3 things. So I'm gonna show you guys how to set this thing up with the vein recognition, because setting it up with the passcode is pretty easy. It's pretty self-explanatory. When you first get it, the code is gonna be 1234. And then you're gonna do the same thing you're gonna do with vein recognition, but you're just gonna change the passcode instead of putting your fingerprint inside, instead of putting your finger inside the little slot hole. So let's jump right into this demonstration of this video. So let's get this thing out of the box. Get it out of the box. So first things first, this safe is pretty cool. And like I said, it's made from 14 grade gauge carbon steel, right? And real, like, the thing I love about this safe, you put your finger in, it opens right up with no problem at all. And it does hold up to 2 pistols, and it holds extra magazine. It's got a magazine slot, but I don't know if it works for every magazine, but I do know that it works for Glock magazines, and like my Taurus G2C magazine fits in it too. So that's a good thing. Setting this thing up is pretty simple. It's not that hard, because when you open it, it's gonna be a little, you're gonna have a battery pack right here, right? And in that battery pack, I'm gonna show you guys this, matter of fact too. So, cause I want you guys to get a good glimpse at this thing, so you guys can actually see this thing. What you guys can see. So, if you look inside of here, if I can get it in the camera view, it's right here. It's a battery pack, and inside of this battery pack, there's a little button inside of here. And when you click that button right there, it's gonna actually do like a little beep, right? So it's gonna give you a little beat. Let me try to get this thing in the camera so you can actually see. So you guys can actually see exactly what I'm doing. This is the safe, how it looks. This is where you put your finger. This is the passcode. So if I close this, if I put my finger in here like this, it's gonna open right up, right? So now, to set up your finger, the only thing you have to do is press this button. You just press this button that's right by the battery pack. It's not hard to reach. You're gonna feel it. I'm feeling for it now, but it's not too hard. It's right here, right? It's gonna beep 3 times, then it's gonna ask me how to do it, right? That's 1 time. That's 2 times. That's 3 times, right? Now if I close this safe and I put my finger in it, it's registered. Now if I close it again, I put a different finger in it, like my middle finger, it's gonna go red, right? That's how easy, that's how fast this thing is to register your finger. Like, that just took me like 30 seconds to do. So that was pretty quick. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is the reliability of this safe. If my hands was to be dirty, I can still get inside of this safe because it's not registering my fingerprint. it's registering my vein that's inside of my finger. So even if my fingerprint is compromised, it still is gonna recognize the vein. Because if it was a fingerprint machine, it would be, my fingerprint would be compromised, so it can't read it. But it's not reading my fingerprint, it's reading my vein. So that's very unique. So what I got here, I got some dirt that you can get outside. Just some regular old dirt that you get outside. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dirty my hands, and I'm gonna show you guys that my hands are dirty. Then I'm gonna open up this machine, and then I'm gonna clean my hands. Then I'm gonna wet my hands to show you guys it even opens when your hands is wet. So let's do this. You guys can see, right, that my hands are dirty. My hands are dirty. I put dirt on my hands, so my hands are dirty. And I don't know about what the camera's showing you guys, but my hands are dirtier than they look. So if I was outside like gardening, like doing any gardening work, or if I was just outside, my hands got dirty, and I see, now you can see how dirty my hands is. And I needed to, for some reason I needed to go get my firearm, right? All I had to do was go in the house. I didn't have to clean my hands, wash my hands, because who really has time to go in their house, wash their hands, or do anything? All I have to do is put my finger in there with dirty hands, and it still opens up. And my hands are dirty, like, and it still opens up. How cool is that? Because like I said, it reads your vein, not your fingerprint. So even if your fingerprint is compromised, it still is gonna read the vein, not your fingerprint. So now I'm gonna clean my hands, and I'm gonna show you guys what this thing can do, even if my hands are wet. So, be right back. Okay, so now my hands are wet. Hopefully you guys can see this. Hopefully the camera is projecting it right. That my hands are like saturated with water. So, my fingerprints are compromised. So if this was a fingerprint recognition machine, it would not recognize my fingerprints because they're compromised right now. But I'm gonna show you guys how awesome this machine is once again. So, my hands are wet, like I said before. They're wet. You can see water dripping off of them. They are wet. If I put my finger in it though, it still opens with wet hands. Like, how cool is that, bro? Like, so you never have to worry about if you need to get to your weapon in your hand, and your hands are dirty or wet, or like if there anything on it, it's not gonna open. It's not gonna open fast enough. I'm gonna have to clean my hands and then open it. You don't have to do that. It recognizes your vein, so that's how awesome this thing is. Like I said, bro, nobody is like just breaking into this. It's made out of steel, like carbon steel. Like bro, this thing is just awesome. I will be leaving links down in the description if you want to purchase one of these. So if you're looking to buy one of these, the link will be down in my description. So make sure you check them out. And like I said, MAXsafes is an awesome company. They're an awesome company. I really appreciate them for even reaching out to me to even test out their product, and it's awesome. And to you guys, MAXsafes, this is an awesome product. I love it. I'm gonna continue to use it. This is gonna be my nightstand pistol safe that goes under my nightstand, so I always have access to my firearms and the safety that my child cannot get into it. So I love this safe. Any of my subscribers, any of my supporters, you guys want this safe, like I said, it's gonna be down in the description. So make sure you guys check these people out. And 2 to 3 Gang, we are out. Peace.